Welcome to Heavy Metal Rocks 2026. My name's Brad Giroux. I'm the pit boss. I've been the pit boss up here for the last 8 years and doing this for around 18 years here and another 2 years when they were doing a program in Kelowna. We've had equipment donated to us from a lot of the contractors here in town. Basically all the OEM dealerships of heavy equipment have sponsored us as well. As in every other year before, the kids have had to do construction site safety, WMIS, first aid before they even get a chance to even come in the pit. So that's something they have to do on their own time or weekends with the help of the school district.
My name is Ron Collins. I'm principal at Logan Lake Elementary and Secondary School, as well as chair of Heavy Metal Rock Steering Committee. And we are out here today on day one of the hands-on practical time with the students on the equipment. We have 20 different stations. We have 10 stations that are construction related. We've got 10 stations that are forestry related. Everything from small mini excavators and skid steers on the construction side to larger rock trucks, large excavators, loaders, and so on. And then on the forestry side, we've got everything from a simulator, a buncher simulator, to a log processor, a large log loader. We've got a grinding plant this year from Arrow, and everything in between. So even down to wood splitting, which we give back to the operators for helping us out. Most students know that they're not going to come out of the program after 3.5 days of operating equipment. They're not going to be certified or qualified to run the equipment. It's an exploratory program so that students can sign up. They do get some certifications out of it, but they get the hands-on experience to say, you know what, I really liked it, or it's only 3.5 days of my life and I don't like it and I'm going to move on to something else. But it also gives them a good informed decision as to whether or not they want to follow along in that career path in the end. So this year we increased the number of students because of the demand for the program. We had a record number of applications this year. We had 89 applications. So last year, when we were, again, record numbers last year, we realized that we had to do something to accommodate more students. So we went from 32 students last year to 40 this year. We added 4 new stations. Like I mentioned, we have Arrow grinding station. We've got Fortis BC on board this year. Other stations, we've got Mine Rescue Station from New Gold. Their mine rescue team is up here. They put together an excellent station for students. And then it always depends on what is available. Sometimes we may not have a vac truck or we may not have a rock drill. So it's being flexible and just moving different equipment into the places that they need to be. We've got XL personnel on board this year. So they actually help us out with the resume writing and the actual interviews. So all I can tell students, if you're thinking of getting into the program, make sure that you're one of the top candidates. It comes down to even your discipline file from high school, your attendance record from high school, and your references that you receive from a community member as well as a teacher or an administrator in your building that gives you the reference. So if you want to get into the program, key in on those things and make sure that you have a keen interest, obviously, in possibly going into this career. We'll see you next year, and I just want to put a plug in for all of our sponsors, 125 plus sponsors this year. That are definitely on board for next year, and we're always looking for more. The students can't thank you enough, and we want to thank all the students and the operators, volunteer operators that come up year after year to help us out with the program. We would never be able to do it with all the support that we get from the community. Thank you.